Namaskar. I am Kumar Rakesh. You are watching Global Governance News TV. Today we are going to discuss the arrogant Congress and New Bharat. How arrogancy in Congress. How ego, full of ego. How just selfishness. How just so-called pride. Just why. This is issues every political party should introspect in his culture, in his leadership. Politics is service, but beyond the ego. There is absolutely nothing wrong in that. Any political party to think of achieving new heights in politics and remain in power for long, as Congress already planned and done it. But I think now time has gone for the Congress. No political party, if you see, is launched for social work, as I analyze. It is a mean to face the tough fight, give tough fight to rival parties. I mean, say other जो जीता वो सिकंदर. But what is the present is political parties believe in either Congress and BJP. We're talking about the Congress, so no one cannot point a finger at any party in this issue. But what is expected from this party to have social consciousness, a large heart to serve people of the country and the state or panchayat they are heading. Unfortunately, politics more so in last 3 decades. So I can see it or I can analyze what I have seen last 3 decades. After 98, Congress is degrading day by day. Although they have formed the government and already rest in power for 10 years and 91 to 95, 15 years, 15 and 2.5 years, and Devagowda and Gujarat. So you can analyze if you have 17, 18 years if you properly analyze now. 9 years now, Modi government and 6 years of minus Atal Bihari Vajpayee government. So about 15 plus last 3 decades. But I can we can analyze and I can analyze that this is a where is the National Result Party political funda is throw peanuts and get votes. Quantum peanuts keep changing the election to election. Earlier political party used among people. So leader just prefer to away from the praja and the public, live under impression of their rajas. But that perception is we just find in Congress. Just zero tolerance from reality. And as Rahul Gandhi said, he's a epitome of intelligence, vision, wisdom, and Modi is nothing. What he speak, Chokidar Chor hai, 2014. Adani Ambani ki party. Now he new slogan made on the 10th August, 9th August. Just now Modi ji सिर्फ Adani और अमित शाह की सुनते हैं. So new terminology they are trying to create. How is possible? Why they are doing it? Why this type of arrogance? You are saying just a prime minister is like that Ravan, just a murderer of Bharat Mata. You know the definition of Bharat Mata. Ever you used any political, any your fathers and forefathers in Congress? There are so many questions to we'll discuss with our senior journalist living in Chicago, Vandana ji. Welcome in the show, and Poonam Sharma ji from political analyst from Assam, Bharat. So Vandana ji, this type of arrogance, this type of just ego, do you think this is good for politics, good for Congress, and good for people?
Uh, when we talk about the government, when we talk about the elected officials, first of all, good evening to both of you and to our viewers. This is called serving the people, for the people, by the people. And this should not be your career. You should serve because you're there to serve. This when we it becomes, if you become a seasoned politician, like for years that you want to be, so then it becomes itself very nasty, to be very honest. And this family, which is with the fake last name of Gandhi, means has a tendency. It started from Rahul Gandhi's grandmother, Indira Gandhi's father, when he announced his daughter Indira Gandhi to be head of the Congress party. And this is not the same Congress party, because your Mahatma Gandhi wanted this get to be dismantled and form a new party. So if you go into, everybody knows this history. But Kumar Rakesh, the irony is, we picked up democracy. Bharat does claim we are the largest democracy of the world. Whenever we talk largest democracy and the oldest democracy, when we compare United States of America and Bharat. But here, if we see the real picture, this is not democracy from this side of it. Like, that the alliance that they have set up, I dot N dot D dot I dot A, to be honest. This is becoming a party of family members. Like in your UP, arrogance, atrocities are increasing day by day, day by day. Means when we talk about the arrogance, from 400 they came to 40. Even then, that still stays there. And this is increasing. And then they have their people, those who are licking their spoons, to be honest, what compulsion they have. Because we saw what happened on the 15th of August, which was not Modi's festival, which was not Kumar Rakesh's festival, which was not Poonamji's festival. It was the festival of the people of Bharat.
Yeah, whatever they have done on
It's a
15th August,
national, it's a
they did not
national
attend.
festival.
All,
You're
all just
celebrating.
arrogancy.
You're
Acute case of
celebrating the
arrogance. You're right.
77th anniversary of India's independence,
Yeah.
Bharat's independence. And
Yes.
here you are boycotting, and you claim yourself that you've been head of the opposition party. You're the largest opposition party, and you are the only opposition party which has presence nationwide. That itself is a biggest atrocity. I'm, to be very honest, fooling people.
This is the acute case of arrogancy or an ego. Or just
Yeah.
Poonamji, this really mentions he has just they boycott the 77th Independence Day of Bharat on 15th of August. Only just issue of seating. If you are a true nationalist, you should go and sit the behind far, far. If they were gone there, they're just personality and just popularity maybe gone up. People should may praise them. Just see, as a nationalist, they are standing behind and listening the speech of Prime Minister. Now, that is the Prime Minister of the country, not Narendra Modi. But they did not do it. This is a case of arrogancy and ego and pride. Whatever in the mind, the mindset is already shown on the day. So, Poonam, with this mindset, do you think Congress will be changeable one? And this Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi will change their attitude and behaviors towards public, towards country, and towards Prime Minister of the country, either not Narendra Modi.
You see, first of all, namaste to both of you, viewers. You see, our political system, it doesn't thrive like this. Um, if we talk about Congress party, this party has lost, its foot, its ground, and due to the changed values, it's devalued. Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, first of all, she doesn't belong to this country, first of all. So maybe due to this, she had never, groomed herself even and her children, to be a part, to be like in Bharatiya, in pure Bharatiya terms, if I say. So, and this is the reason, this is the basic psychological reason behind, uh, whatever is happening today. Second, the tyrannical attitude actually, and the, I should say anarchical. They are, in the mindset which works with Congress party is they do have this mindset that any outsider cannot rule, cannot be a part of the ruling system, cannot be the head of the government in India. So, as for example, in Chhattisgarh, when the assembly was inaugurated, it was inaugurated by Sonia Gandhi. Why? In what capacities? In Tamil Nadu also, the assembly it got inaugurated by Sonia Gandhi. Why? She did not. What constitutional position she had, and when the parliament was inaugurated, it was all obvious. Actually, this is the psyche behind it, that they do not digest, they do not accept anyone out of their family. This is the dynastic, I should say, psychology behind. This is another part. And another aspect is the behavior problem. Yes, there is a behavior problem. Why is it that astute politicians, so sincere, so wise politicians, wise people, workers, I should say, had left Congress party? That were the foundational stones of Congress party. The
Yeah,
people those had served for so long, for say Ghulam Nabi
that
Azad.
yeah, you are
In
rightly
fact,
said that
Sharad
Ghulam Nabi
Pawar,
Azad like leaders have
Sharad,
left the party due to
Sharad
the
Pawar
inappropriate
in his
behavior of
book,
Rahul Gandhi. Yeah,
Sharad Pawar in his book, some time ago, he wrote his biography. He had mentioned there that they do not, they do not go with the reconciliations. When it comes to reconciliation, then they realize that, oh, they are, they are nationwide, they do,
you
they
are
have
right.
a
You are rightly
strength.
said, Punamji, that due to the attitude and behaviors and just the arrogancy. In 1909, just they left the party. The Tariq Anwar, P.A. Sangma. Now Tariq Anwar back to the Congress. P.A. Sangma is no more. He just left the Congress, then left the NCP also, and then make the People's NPP, National People's Party. Now his son is ruling Meghalaya, and the party is running now. And Sharad Pawar is still is an NCP, Nationalist Congress Party, and now the most of the 80% MLAs now join BJP. To
Recently, from Chhattisgarh, Arvind Netamji, he also had left
yeah,
the party.
a
In
very
fact,
senior leader. Yeah,
in fact, Akhilesh Yadav also, he also criticizes on these lines
yeah.
that they
All
are
the both has just unitedly fought the last assembly
everyone.
election. Yeah.
In
So
fact,
there are
this
so many regions, but all political parties now new equation is going to be developed after the I and dot di dot I just I could not speak properly whatever they have dot and with the all the blots. So time of the break and we'll discuss all the issues and not even the BJP that criticize all the allies who claim to be allies today. They are already criticized Congress and now I started criticizing just like our party, Akhilesh, the other party, and others party. Stay with us. Time of break. Welcome back. Just we're discussing the arrogancy of Congress and New Bharat and how the Prime Minister Narendra Modi has criticized the arrogancy of Congress. That's why that arrogancy they come 400 to 40 and BJP just from 2 to 3 not 3 303 and now in next election 2024 what he has claimed in parliament with the full confidence they are coming power in third term due to the uh, work to the people, service to the nation, not the arrogancy, not the ego and selfishness. Vandanaji, how just what is fine difference BJP and Congress? The overconfidence you can say, or confidence, or self-confidence of Narendra Modi, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, or just only criticize the Congress. They are trying to impose themselves. BJP is the best. Congress is not. How do you analyze?
You must have heard the speech of Honorable Prime Minister from
A
Red
little
Fort.
loud, please.
I said we must have heard the speech of Honorable Prime Minister from Red Fort. He said, "मैं लौट के वापिस आऊंगा." So I'll be there again on the next 15th of August.
He,
On what basis did he say? Is it like the party is doing good? It is about the accomplishments that the party, and it is about party what they have been doing it from last 9.5 years, to be honest. Bharat has set up a lot of world records in this. When we talk about the road constructions, when we talk about now you have a Chandrayaan 3, which is about going to touch like in 115 hours from now. So these are only that I'm just giving you quoting. You have one of the best trains, Vande Bharat, like I travel myself. So if you see that Bharat is host of G20 nations in such a short span of time. It is a big accomplishment where you will be seeing the 20 heads of the nations, like those who claim. There are some which is large and big only on paper, but there are certain those who are really large. So we have seen this because in the popularity wise, if we are seeing it. So that kind of things, if you see that, so the party which is ruling right now, so they'll be coming. And actually, I'm going to request the voters of Bharat to be very honest, use your consensus, see that who has done what happened in the 65 years and what happened in this 9.5 years. Like the comparisons in today's time, you cannot hide anything, everything is available on the platform, black and white, black and white. So it's a time for you to decide if you really want this nation of yours to be in the, because he promised Amrit Kal is going on, and I promised you by the time that we finish our next term, which will start from 2024, we will take the Bharat's economy to number 3, which is right now on
yeah,
number 5. So those kind of commitments, so we have to give them a chance. And it is the responsibility of the people to pick the right people, not like for freebies. No nation, no nation can afford to give freebies. Let me be very honest. Where from the freebies are going to come? Kumar Rakesh is going to give Poonam, Poonam is going to give Vandana, but the government cannot, because it has to be contribution of all. That is what you have seen. The largest nations, they have come on the roads, to be honest. We saw your neighboring country, Sri Lanka. What has happened to that? We've seen what happened to Venezuela. So those are the things that people have
yeah.
to keep that in mind. If you really want to progress, why free? Work for it. No free breakfast in the world. If you see that, wherever the welfare is very high, you should be giving only to the people, those who are deserving, but try to bring them, teach them fishing. Don't keep them giving them fish every day. Thank you very much.
Okay. So just Purnamji, how Vandana ji just narrated accordingly all the free politics, free peas and all how they are just promoting how just in Karnataka they have started to face now on the freebie politics. That is that money is not belong to any political party. That is the money of the taxpayer. And on that basis, you announced with your arrogancy, you will give all the free to the public. Why and how? One. Number two, just to see, despite the already lost in the most of the states, how Congress is behaving now. Today announced for they have come from Amethi. Last time they also from Amethi and why not? But if you are so confident, why you just choosing for the 2 seats? And why not in the Amethi? If you are courage to be, I think you should fight from 1 seat. Number two. Number three, how does you think the arrogancy of especially Rahul Gandhi that just depict the Congress? Do you think there is any chance to change in his behavior and attitude towards the public, towards the country?
I would like to explain it like this that when it comes to freebies, so this is a very short term commitment, which is, which doesn't work actually. What is happening in Himachal, what is happening in Karnataka, so it is a very, you cannot satisfy everyone with these, and these are only to fool people. So now, when in 2014, when our prime minister had taken, do you know what was the position of the banks? They had maximum banks had NPAs, non-profit, this profit assets, and the banking sector, the way it was reformed. Today, it seems SBI has, 178%. It has got profits, and many banks, the non the those banks, those who were weaker, they were merged with the ones with the stronger, and 35 lakh crores money was from RBI was transferred to the banks to make it stronger. So this is the way, because the country was, the banks, the sector was so weakened, it was so vulnerable. So it was like this. This is the way to work. And today, it seems LIC and other economic sectors, the media's, they had, been reporting that this will,
So,
this won't work.
but my last question to both of you: how just you do you think any comparison between the Rahul Gandhi and Narendra Modi?
It cannot
It's all in
compare. How can you compare? No, no, there is no comparison. You cannot age wise. How will you?
age is different. Age
No, no,
depends on
no, no.
how you are intelligent
Age
and not.
wise, age wise, experience wise, the party to which they belong. Today, Congress is a party which has got no values. They are. That is why good people have left. The astute politicians, those who were good, those who had kept the
Vandana ji,
party intact, they had
Poonam ji has
left.
vehemently denied. Poonam ji directly denied. No, no comparison. But do you
She,
think something to
she,
be comparison?
yeah, I'm going to compare in a sense. This is a comparison. When Modi ji goes to Kashi, he takes a dip, he does his puja sitting, chanting. And when Rahul Gandhi goes wearing his blazer and he's wearing the Janev on top of the blazer. So that is a comparison. I think I have answered you very well. I don't need to go further. Thank you very much.
So from both of you, I can just try to uh, um,
एक
conclude
मिनट
and just to
गधा गधा है घोड़ा घोड़ा है
okay. So we can understand there is some dramatist and realistic. So Modi is a realistic leader. He is a dramatist and a dramatic leader. I think you want to say like that. Whatever
I,
is
I
people's.
want to say there's a real leader, self proclaimed leader, and there is one real leader. The work speaks for itself. But I'm just going to say that in one liner, I am so very ashamed to see as an OCI, overseas citizen of India. I am ashamed to see his behavior in the Parliament House, and he's still been allowed to continue. He was just suspended, not revoked his
Yeah.
parliamentship.
So we can analyze how it behaved and attitude in parliament and just blaming and abusing Bharat Mata and with the simply he don't know what he is using the word. So nice, both of you. Just we discussed the arrogancy of Congress. This is unending and everlasting story. Whatever, so many examples around us in society, in even political party of Congress also, and whatever leader of Congress talk about Rahul Gandhi, I don't want to just repeat those words on camera. That is really shameful. That is really derogatory for his leader. But we'll see how the political stand of the Bharat will move toward 2024 as our Prime Minister Narendra Modi already claimed with the great confidence he is coming back, his party is coming back 2024 and 2028 uh, next and Bharat will be the third economic power of the world. Then let us see, hope for the best. Thank you very much. Just join us. So, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.